My friends, welcome to Talk Casual, live from Melton at Tez's Games in the Outer Rim. Look out! Boom, boom.
Deep in the Outer Rim.
Deep in the Outer Rim.
It's cold.
As always, to the left of me, the dancing monkey himself, Ian. And of course, Grandmaster Salt himself, Mazhal.
He earns that
So,
title.
let's go to the Armada news, shall we?
Armada news.
Armada?
Okay, here we go.
All right, let's head to the...
Yep. What do we have? A news studio?
We're to the news studio.
Yeah. News. The Armada news.
Armada news.
Yep. That's it. All right.
That's it.
Yeah. That's all Armada news.
That's all Armada news, isn't it?
That's everything.
Hang on.
What?
Oh,
There's something.
well, something. What?
Something.
Think.
Something.
Oh, you clowns.
Oh, Store Champs.
Store Champs.
Store Champs.
Yes.
That's right. Yeah. Armada Store Champs.
That's right.
Coming up 4th of
4th
August.
4th of August,
Yes.
here at Tez's Games, we've got the kit, and it'll be...
We got it, kids.
We've got a kit.
Yes,
Yeah.
these
Yes.
kits, in case you hadn't heard, these kits in Australia are very rare because if you listen back earlier to some of Mars Assault, you will know. It's very rare in Australia for any of the FFG systems to have a kit, except for Destiny for some strange reason. There's plenty of Destiny kits to go around. It's about the only one. But we have the only Victorian Store Champs kit. I think there was... How many do we get? How many did Australia get?
11 Armada
11 all up.
kits, and we're the only ones in Victoria.
There's one in WA. There's one in
One in
Adelaide.
one in South Australia,
There's
one
one in
here.
Tas.
There's no one in Tas,
There isn't one in Tas.
but I think there's 4 and 4 in each state in Queensland and New
4
South
in Queensland.
in New South Wales.
New South Wales. Yeah.
I think I'm not. This is on top of my head, so
It could be maybe no other store applied for Armada really.
yeah. Because
Victoria
there was 11 applications and 11 kits.
and 11 kits. Oh, okay, that worked out all right then. Yeah, no one missed. Technically, no one missed out, but I'm surprised no one else in Victoria would have. Or even Tassie, really. I don't know. Do we have anyone in Tassie watching us who plays Armada? Let us know. They're supposed to just sit there subtly for people to notice Mars, not for you to sit there playing with my, lucky Han Solo dice.
Tassie actually has to have
Tassie had some. Tassie
shots
does have some
fired.
people, but it's very low compared to some places like almost us. But it was a bit weird that the only other Victorian stores didn't apply.
Yeah, I thought there would at least be maybe 1 or 2 others that would have applied.
Yeah,
I know
'cause
there's a couple of other stores that do play Armada, so it's a bit surprised.
Maybe they were spooked because of the shortage.
Probably, maybe.
So maybe next year we'll get some more. So hopefully some more store champs. But yep, the only Victorian store to have a store champs here. So the 4th of August, for all your viewers there, you can join us. Come on down, or come on up, or
down, up, wherever you are in the country.
from the holes, you know, from
Come deep to the outer rim.
from wild spaces, and join us for Armada store champs.
But wow, that's weird. We actually had news.
Yeah, that was our news.
That was our news.
Yeah, we have news.
Armada news. Who'd have
And
thought?
now we go to my Salt Corner.
Oh yeah.
Salt. Ground forces incoming.
Copy that. On our way.
Right, FFG, hope you're listening. I want more Armada products. I'm not talking about Wave 8, I'm talking about in general. We are lacking stock in Armada. I've been waiting for an Architons for, I don't know, almost a year now. Where is the stock? What are you doing? Get the stock, get it here, let's get some games. I understand about Wave 8. Let's not talk about Wave 8. Let's
No,
kick Wave 8.
it's not even that. It's just I wouldn't want some more squadron packs.
More squadron packs.
Catch up on a few squadron packs.
Anything. Just send it down. What's going on? Stop printing Legion. No one. Just stop
Who
printing.
plays Legion?
Hey, stop printing X Wing 2.0 stuff. Let's bring more Armada stuff. Where is it? Honestly, we're almost out of stock. People are buying it off the shelf. We actually have a Armada community here that's actually buying stuff, and we're almost out. So, where is all the Armada stock?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it's all on some boat. Hey, did you actually? There was something in the news where a boat did sink with all these cargo went flying off the other day. Did you hear about that?
No.
Yeah, maybe that's where all the Armada product is, sitting in the bottom of the ocean somewhere.
Oh, it's just shocking.
I heard about
It's
that
shocking.
the other day.
Like I've been waiting for an Arcazans. I want to buy an Arcazans, but there is no stock.
Okay.
So
Mars needs his Arcazans.
Yes, I need my
Mars needs his
Arcazans,
Arcazans.
and that was my Salt Corner, brought you by Streets Magnum.
Salt. Ground forces incoming.
Copy that. On our way.
All right.
Yeah, alrighty.
Back.
Back.
No more salt.
Yeah, no more salt.
That's it. Now the fun stuff.
Before we get into the fun stuff, I just want to give a quick shout out to Rob, a long-time viewer of ours, good friend of the show, and has been helping us out with all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
He's not too good at the moment. He's getting a whole bunch of people in white coats poking and prodding him and all that sort of stuff. So we're just going to give best wishes to Rob and speedy recovery, mate.
Speedy recovery.
Yeah, we hope you stay. Yeah.
Blow on the lucky dice.
Blow on the lucky dice, yeah. We hope you'll get back to
Get well, buddy.
your X Wing bombing list and start dropping bombs on people soon, mate.
Get well, buddy.
Yeah, get well, mate. In the meantime, what are we doing for tonight? We are doing some fun stuff. Let's have a quick look in the chat. What do we got?
What have we got in the stream there?
Rob's in. What do we got? Sam over here in Adelaide. New players having tough trouble buying stuff as well. So Luke also agrees with your salt. So yep.
Awesome.
Yep, we got salt. Yep, salt.
We've got Australia-wide salt here.
Australia-wide salt, probably.
I love that.
Yep.
Awaiting reprint.
Awaiting reprint.
Apparently,
According to FFG.
According to their website. Yep.
Awaiting reprint along with the squadron.
thanks to the peanut gallery over there for the info there.
Isn't this whole place to peanut? Yeah, always be nice to your ride home, Mars, or you don't get home.
That's true.
Yeah, no, you have to come crash at my place. And yeah.
You got a spoon.
I don't want that, yeah. No, that won't happen.
Where's your hand? Between two pillows. They're not pillows!
You always go there, don't you?
Yeah.
Frank plans it all up.
You always go there, mate.
He has
With
to.
you two, it's not hard. It's just like a gimme.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
We should lock him out when we do this stuff. Yeah.
But he's my ride home, so, so stay there.
So you have to deal with it for
Yeah.
now.
Oh, okay, well,
That's
lock him out, but we keep his keys.
That
works.
That's
That
good.
works.
All right, so what are we talking about tonight, Ian?
We're
Strategy
going to do
corner.
a little bit of strategy, just something simple. We've kind of touched on this a little bit here and there.
Yep.
But we're going to talk about ship commands, when's a good time to lay certain commands, what to use them. Not so much what to do with each ship, but we've got ships with single commands, 2 commands, and 3 commands.
Yep.
And we just want to go over roughly what is the best commands for those ships, like what sort of order you should put them in.
Yep.
So we'll probably start off with the easiest one of all. Single ship commands. This one is very easy.
Very easy, just
because it's just simply put responsive.
That's it.
Yeah, you just respond to the situation.
And
depending on your ships, what we've got.
Depends on, yeah.
What we got with the ships. So usually,
Kazanti, really.
Yeah.
Kazanti's really... The only thing with Kazanti is if you've got ComsNet on or something like that.
Yeah, pretty much. Kazantis do 2 things. They they kind of don't really do padding activation anymore, do they?
No.
Not with the new ruling. You can only have 2 of them then. You can't have 4. So Gorn's the day of the padding activation where you just jam them in there.
So yeah, you either do...
You're pretty much building them down for your ComsNet or you're using them for squadron pushes.
Squadron activations, yeah.
So, yeah, that's usually an easy one. You just respond to those. Anything that's single is really easy. And usually most people don't make mistakes. The only thing where I do see it, though, again, with Sean's game to that tonight.
Tonight, yep.
He was using his Corvettes and he was getting that concentrate fire and not planning ahead with them and going for the navigation to get his ships around, a bit more manoeuvrable.
And that's what you would really want to do with Corvettes. You just
That's
do
really
nav.
what you do, yeah. Something which is, most of the single command ships usually have really high speeds on them. They're either 3s or 4s. I don't think there's a single ship that has 2, is there? Speed 2? Nothing moves that slow with 2 commands?
Yeah. Victory.
No, they've got 3 commands.
Yeah, 3 commands.
They've got 3 commands, victory.
Yeah.
Yeah, small ships. We're talking about small ships.
Small ships? No.
Small ships are generally light and fast. They're either 3 or 4. And the thing which they usually like is navigation. Because nav on those ships, they've all got number 2 repair. So engineering value. So there's almost no point worrying about that unless you are banking that repair token later on to try and get rid of a shield later, or maybe take the token to move a shield later. But pretty much that ship always wants
Your
nav.
Corvette's always got TRC most of the time, and
Most of them have TRC or something, or
and they'll do their own or that actual double hit
Yeah.
that you always want.
the
Unless if you're really sure that you can move out of the way without a nav, you can of course do that concentrate fire to get that extra roll. But
if you got it's one thing which works good with those ones. Again, if you're banking that nav token, then you can start putting down some concentrate fires. Your path is clear. It's the mistake I usually see is that people don't check their path with those smaller ships, and they think, oh yep, I'm going to react down. He's in a good spot. I'm going to put down that concentrate fire, and they're not thinking about the next turn. It's even though it's one command, you've still got to think about what your next command is going to be on the next turn. It's because maybe next turn will be better with a concentrate fire if you're taking a nav this turn to get out of that front arc. It lives long enough. Then you've got free sailing after that, and then you can take your concentrate fire. Very rarely do I do a squadron unless I've really got nothing to shoot at.
you've done it. You've done it
Like I
sometime.
did in today's matchup against Ash. But yeah, it's the smaller ships, those single commands. You've either got your ship like a Gazanti or you got a flotilla that's designed for a purpose. Your comms netting, your squadron pushing.
Yeah.
You reckon? Is anyone doing slicer tools now? I keep looking at that card and I'm thinking, why aren't I thinking about this card, slicer tools? I really should be using that, I think.
Yeah.
I'm starting to think it might disrupt a lot of play,
There's
especially with 2 ISDs now.
There's been a resurgence in slicer tools a little bit.
Yeah.
Not as much as it was before when it first came out, and everyone was on the slice. You
had so many
transport-
ships then.
Yeah.
And they're the low command activating ships. Then you've got lots of people bringing these big ships now. And I'm really thinking slicer tools on a GR75 with Quantum Storm even.
Yeah.
And that thing just navving everywhere.
Yeah.
Just nav commands. Okay, yeah, no worries. You could probably do something where it would die, but no, just let it die. Just get it up there and just nav and then disrupt, and then if your opponent is shooting that,
Especially like Sloan with a quasar. Get it in there and stop that squadron command.
Stop that squadron command. Give it nav command. It's only got 2 speeds, so
But it's
nav
speed
command
free.
doesn't.
It's a speed
Oh,
free.
it's speed 3, is it?
Speed free, so it's a
Okay,
fast
yeah,
one.
nav command can help it, but it's
Maybe go
better than
concentrate
taking a squadron.
fire or something like that.
Yeah, what's it got? It's only got 2 or 3 blues. Isn't it?
Free blues and
3 blues.
Yeah.
Yeah, give
and
it
one red or something
concentrate
like that.
fire and
Yeah.
then have another blue at you.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's always a funny case when I've had that situation where you can choose your opponent's command, and the best command you can give them is concentrate fire.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to give them nav to get away. You don't
Yeah.
want to give them to repair the damage.
No.
You don't want to give them a squadron command because they've got a squadron ball sitting there.
That's it.
So what do? You give them a concentrate fire.
Yeah.
Oh, I've done
And
that
you-
before.
And you think that's why a concentrate fire command? It's only one dice.
It's one dice. It can make or break a game, yes, but
It's not going
it's
to.
one dice.
one
Sometimes
dice.
that nav will give you more dice next round.
Hmm.
Because if you can't get your ship around, again, those small ships, they really want navs. And,
Yeah, absolutely.
And when we start moving into the ships with 2 command dials, so what we've got there, we've got gladiators.
Yeah.
What have we got in the
The interdictor.
Interdictor.
Yeah.
The quasar.
Quasar, yeah.
Then we've got on the rebel side, we've got I think I know this MC80s. Sorry, MC30s. The Phoenix.
Yep.
Whatever that thing's called. Pelter, is it? Yeah,
Yep.
Pelter. And
Taking and shoulder.
Kagan and shoulder. Pelter and what was the other one? I think there's another one, is there? 2 commands.
Guppies.
No, guppies are free.
Guppies are free.
Everything else is no. They can't be the only ones with 2 commands.
Help us out, community. What's
I think
got?
they are. They're the only ones with 2 command dials. With two command dials. Everything else has got.
I don't know rebel trash. So.
No, everything else has got 3. Thinking about it now, everything else has got 3 commands because you got after that you got guppies. You got the 3 large ships. They've got 3 torpedoes. They've got 1. Nebs. That's the one I'm thinking. How did I forget the neb? How could I forget the neb?
We're talking about the nebs
Oh
today.
God!
Where's the
Yeah, we're
neb?
talking about nebs
Where's the
today,
medical
yeah.
frigate?
Medical
Where's the
frigate.
medical
Yeah, we've
frigate?
got to send
Robert?
the medical frigate to Rob. Yeah, one's got to get there.
Get
for
some
him.
back to tank engine.
Yeah. What is it? Redemption.
Yeah.
With the repair value.
Yeah.
High repair value. That's what we need.
That's right.
Yeah, so we go there. The 3 on the Imperial Rebel side.
Rebel side.
These actually don't differ too much from your single ship commands because 2 commands, 1 command. Yeah, you've got to wait, but again, if you're using your single command ships properly, you already know what the command's going to be on the second round anyway, the round after.
And the best officer for this is skilled first officer.
Skilled first officer?
Removes that top command. So you can be.
Yeah, but that's a waste.
You can be reactive
For one point.
for one point.
Oh,
you
yeah,
can
I
be
suppose,
reactive.
If you look
Yeah,
at
it's
the-
one-time
if you
use
look at
though,
the
isn't it?
Yeah, one time use. You discard.
One-time use.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
So
alright,
it's one
yeah,
of
yeah.
these
Okay, yeah,
reactive.
So it's a reactive.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a reactive.
So it's like, damn, I don't need that command.
Okay,
over
well, let's see. What do we got? So the interdictor only has speed 1 and 2.
yeah,
So, okay, skilled first officer on that thing,
not really.
not
no.
really necessary
No.
because, again, the interdictor is a ship, 2 command. Okay, here's its options. It's pretty much going to have a nav or repair token at the start, maybe another nav,
Yeah.
possibly squadron pushing, and then repairs because putting concentrate fire on that thing is almost a waste.
Yeah.
Unless you know, all right, yeah, I'm not getting shot at this round, or you build a Mars Hole interdictor, then yeah, pretty much all that thing's doing is really repairing.
Yeah, Architects.
Architons, yes, we've got the
kittens.
Architons.
The kittens,
How did they get kittens?
Because they haven't. They got no
They're
sale.
not on the shelf.
No, on the
They're out of
shelf.
stock.
That's it.
That's why.
That's it.
Who flies Architons? Really, honestly.
Kittens.
Honestly. Yeah, so those 2 command ships. Actually, yeah, we'll get to the Architon in a minute. 'Cause that's a different beast. That is actually a different beast, the Architon. He's flying one now. Yeah. See, look, you put this. Now you just distracted me every now. You're breaking my train of thought, mate. It's getting late at night. You know, monkey's brain not working so well.
Monkey's brain doesn't work anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't. The Quasar too. So okay, look again with Interdictor. Okay, that's a squadron pusher.
Unless
It's a
if you
squadron
really want to get have a nav command and say, oh, the S is coming, you better want to make that nav command.
You
so
need that nav to get around or something.
get away.
Get away.
Just
yep.
skill first officer, boom.
Boom. It
But,
does again.
but then
yeah.
again, there's so other things like having like a Taskmaster Grint on it, so it gives you that that
gives you that token.
the
actual
token,
doesn't it?
squadron token. So
I just realised he was from Rebels.
yeah,
I didn't realise. Yeah.
Yeah, he was the-
Yeah. Spoil it. He gets beheaded by the Inquisitor.
yeah, and with
Yeah, that was awesome.
Commandant Oresco.
Commandant Oresco. Yeah, that was.
Taskmaster
I look
Grint.
back at that and I think, yeah, this is a kids show, and then they have him basically just behead 2 people on the kids
Yeah.
show. That's pretty
Nasty.
nasty, but you don't see it.
That was pretty awesome though.
That was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
That was what was it? Tarkin. That was
Yeah,
Tarkin all over.
Tarkin, just
Oh,
beautiful
Tarkin. That was great. Great
yeah.
series.
And
Yeah.
Vader coming down on the TIE Advance.
Oh yeah.
that was.
Anyway, get distracted.
Anyway, so back, stay on target.
Stay on target.
Shut up.
But even still, that ship there can still benefit just by taking that nav token at the start and then getting that speed 3 later. Like, I think it's got a bit of movement on it, so I don't know if it really needs the extra click sometimes, being a medium base.
You never know. Like,
Yeah, but it doesn't hurt, but
No.
it's
There's-
probably
there's
almost
better-
better having a token and a nav token there.
yeah,
Is probably going to serve that ship better than having a repair token at the start.
yeah.
And then that thing again, it's a squadron pusher. That's what it's there for. Keep pushing
Correct.
those,
Correct.
push those squadrons with it. You don't really have to think too much about its commands. But as Mars says, if you've got that spare point, chuck on skilled first
That's it.
officer, and then
Yeah.
it's a reactive ship.
That's it.
You know, it's a reactive ship. that
Especially
round.
like I said, the
It's-
Architons as well.
Yeah.
Especially with the
the Architons now. Well, that's the interesting one because the Architon has a really shit maneuver
yeah, it does.
thing. It is
Yeah.
really shit. Like those 3 red, having that broadside 3 red dice out the side with TRC is fantastic.
Yeah,
but
its
that
movement
thing
is
cannot
awful.
move.
No.
It's every time I see someone put a concentrate fire in there, it's the only time you want to have that thing with concentrate fire is okay, yeah, it ain't coming back into the fight. It's going away.
Yeah.
Get that last hurrah. But pretty much that thing really relies on nav.
Yeah.
It really does.
Absolutely.
Like you almost can't. Well, I suppose what would you do? It's got 2 commands, so you can take 2 tokens. So I suppose with that thing, you're going to take a repair and probably a concentrate fire token at the start.
Yeah.
And then after that, you just nav the hell out of that thing.
Yeah, that's it.
It really is.
That's it.
It's not even. What's its repair value? 2?
Yeah.
And even still, if you got a repair token, you can chuck a repair command in there, get rid of a card, or you can get rid of moving a few shields around comes in handy. But
Yeah.
still, that thing it's a navigation ship.
Absolutely.
It really is.
Yeah.
It's like the Corvette. It's look if you're putting anything on nav, but anything else on that thing but nav, you're almost doing it wrong.
Yeah.
Like again, situational. There are times where that concentrate fire is going to make a difference.
Yeah.
It will.
That's
Like,
where that
it's-
skilled first officer.
First
So you might have a
officer
nav
comes
on
in
there
handy,
and
but-
just put a concentrate fire on there and just
Yeah.
it's like let's do it, bang.
Yeah, but
again, yes.
yeah,
I
again,
think, as you said, if you use the nav, that's it. You're pretty much going, it's going to get wiped off, so let's use a concentrate fire.
it's going anyway, so you may as well have that concentrate
Yeah.
fire in that last one.
Yeah.
That's the only
Yeah,
one,
it's well in that situation. Like again, last commands. Last commands are always interesting. It's often the last command. It's you either naving to run away, concentrating and then concentrating fire to just kill it because it doesn't matter. It's going away anyway. But even still, I really can't see myself doing anything more than navigation with that thing if I'm using it. It really is a navigational ship. That's what else was on the Imperial side? What else had 2 commands?
Interdictor.
Interdictor, we covered that one. That's pretty much repair.
And the Quasar.
The Quasar and the Architon.
The Glad. Again, nav.
Engine text.
You can have skill first.
Well, actually, no, you don't. You see what you do. You take you do a nav token at the start, and then you just concentrate fire the hell out of that thing. Because what you're doing is you're taking Wolf Yularen, so you got the nav to trigger engine text every turn.
Oh yeah.
So
Demolisher, which allows you to shoot.
Demolisher lets you shoot after moving. So that ship actually benefits from pretty much all 3 commands. Like even just repairing because it's got to get in there fast, but even still navigating that ship, just being able to drop it. Having a token and Wolf Yularen, being able to go from 1 to 3 to 1 to 3 and engine tech.
Especially being able to move from the front of the ship to the rear with Demolisher. And then,
with Demolisher, it's just that ship again. It really is a navigation ship. All these small ships really do love navigation. They really do.
No resistance bombers yet.
No resistance bombers in Armada yet, Rob.
No.
We are hoping. That's really with commands of those ships. That's the thing.
What about a Neb?
I'll get to that for a minute. Imperial first.
I think.
With those ships, it's even with 2 commands, there really isn't much else aside from navigation.
They
really do navs, or you got your interdictor repairing, and you've got your. What else can an interdictor benefit? It really just repairing, is it? You just want to use it to soak up damage and repair.
It's got a squadron value of 2, so it's not really
it helps a little bit.
It's not the greatest squadron pusher.
No. Really is just a repair ship. It's if no one's shooting it, jam in that concentrate fire. But it really is a repairing ship. And
correct.
It's actually really amazing. You start thinking about these things. These things really do just have default commands, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
You try not to, but you can slip in like you can. You shouldn't think that you want concentrate fire. It should be that I got the chance to sneak it in.
Yeah.
You always need thinking those 2 steps ahead with those ships. Okay, in that next round, I'm going to have the ability to be able to sneak this concentrate fire in. That's what concentrate fire should be. You shouldn't be planning I want to use concentrate fire. It's because a lot of the time you don't know exactly where their ships are going to be, and you have to react. That's why navigation is so much more powerful.
Yeah.
Than having the sneaky concentrate fire, because Glads, someone can get out of your black range.
Mm.
What do? You don't have a nav to get the extra clip, get back in.
That's it.
You don't. You really need that navigation.
And Glads want to be at that range one.
They really need to be that close range.
They'll just be
They need to be that close range. Close range. Maybe if you can see you will get in that close range, you want to repair after that because there's a good chance they'll get to shoot you, especially if you haven't got that first last all lined up well. Yeah, but so that's pretty much Imperials there. Going on to Rebels now. So what have we got with Rebels? So
Nebs.
2 ships, the Nebs. We'll start with that because that's an easy one. What have we got? We got Salvation. Concentrate fire. That one is actually a concentrate fire ship.
Yeah,
it
absolutely.
Really is. Neb with Salvation out the front. I like to do it with TRC just so you can get that accuracy. You can actually has a repair ship as well. Having those 2 braces doesn't have redirects, so having a lot of repairs stacked up with that ship is good. That is really good as well. Just jamming, going up speed 2, speed 1 into the front of a VSD. It is actually quite amazing. Salvation can take on a VSD.
Absolutely.
A Neb can take on a VSD. It's amazing. It really is.
Salvation.
Yeah.
Just all those doubles.
Those double braces, the ability
doubles.
to get those hits in, all those crits. Yeah, jamming Salvation in Neb really does love that. And same with Yavaris. If you're doing something other than Squadron Yavaris, then
why do you have Yavaris?
It's just not what you do. And if you have Redemption, why do you have Redemption when you could have Salvation or Yavaris? It does work. I can't remember.
What's Redemption again?
You increase repair value.
Oh.
Ships 1 to 5. It's okay, I suppose, if you want to be real tanky and just swarm into... maybe you're flying a fleet of Nebs, actually. If you had a fleet of Nebs, just like contested outposts, and just swarming in this fleet of Nebs, and they all just popping nothing but 4 repair each round.
Yeah.
And just ramming that in there, and they just all got TRCs and just keep rolling that through.
Yeah.
That could work.
Yeah.
But yeah. That could work.
He's got 100.
I've got 4 Nebs. I do have 4 Nebs.
He's got 101 lists in there.
I might see if I can get some more Nebs. I got lots of
I've got 2
lists.
if you want to use them.
But the Nebs are a real interesting case. It it can again benefit from the navigation. The trouble is though, because of its such weak sides, you really don't. It's not really a ship you can fly around the board like a Corvette or a Gladiator. Because once you get that side shot, that one shield, you have no redirects.
Yeah,
you really are just want to jam up the front. It's not something that wants to nav a lot. It really is. You're concentrating fire, or you're squadroning with your virus. They really are the strongest options. People can make their own edge case. Heck, you can have like three of them with squadron commands and one Yavaris if you want to.
Yeah.
None of these are rules. These are just general thought ideas. Just to we just like to help people out and get them onto a different page.
Again, there's a lot of different lists that come up and people do win with them. So it's not.
There you go. So Chris has put in redemption with MC-75 armored cruisers with Akbar. So just repair the hell out of that thing, man. 5 repair. Oh man.
See? That's
got the juices thinking. Oh, we should tell that one to Ash. Ash is loving the.
So exercise.
Work that one out later.
Yeah.
Pelters. This one's going to be real fast. Pelters.
He's dying.
Dying over here. Pelters. They're also one with 2 command. This one's really simple. Don't fly pelters. If someone could tell me what the hell you do with a pelter.
Hey, Ricky from the UK made top 4s with a pelter.
Was that the one with the pelter and 2 MC-80s?
I can't remember what else.
There was that one. I saw that list.
It's Ricky from Comms Noise actually made top 4.
Oh, he did? Okay.
He made top 4 at Worlds.
Oh, wow.
So, a pelter made
the Raiken one was one of the Raikens, was he? They were all Raikens, weren't they? Top 4.
3 Icons and 1 Radis.
Yeah. It is actually an interesting ship. It is actually a bit of a versatile ship. I just feel like it's a bit too expensive for what it does. But it really depends on how you kit it out to the commands. Like that one there can, you put on those, what's that slot called?
The command slot.
That retrofit slot thing where you put in like all fighters follow me.
Testify 4. It's like I can't remember.
Yeah, we really don't
the command retrofit. It's
command retrofit or something.
It's like a command retrofit.
Something like that. Yeah. It obviously whatever you put into that is really going to determine what you use your pelter for and the commands. The thing moves very slowly. It's another ship that benefits a lot from navigation, maybe at the start to get those positionings, or if you've got engine techs, which would be funny. But that's that's exactly right, Chris. They really do only work in particular builds, and they are very hard one to help out with, what sort of commands you can put onto those things. You can use them as squadron pushers. You can use them for a bit. You can use them for some damage. I'm trying to work out how to build one with Sato. I want to do one with Sato.
Because I think the one that Ricky flew had all fighters follow me, and he had like 10 nub and all that.
All that, yeah.
So
get those B wings up one and moving forwards with that other card. I can't remember what it is, but there are things you can do. There are things you can do with it.
It's not a terrible ship.
Yeah, it's not one we can really help out without seeing a list. That one there really depends. See, all the other the ships we've mentioned so far. They really are very simple. There isn't really a lot you do with them. It's you tool them up and you're navving with like the fast moving stuff, and you just are hammering in damage or you're just repairing. They're very simple. What's after that one? What else is 2? We've got the MC-30. I really don't that one. You know what? That thing's probably mostly a navigation ship.
Yeah, nav ship.
That one really is. It's once you've got that thing on speed 4, it is really hard to navigate it. With only having those 2 clicks. Having said that, though, that one can also benefit being a TRC carrier for long range in the concentrate fires. If you've got that concentrate fire, that thing can really be a beast with concentrate fire.
6 out the side.
The smart players of that one really do. They really navigate with that one. Get it in there. Once they see it's going to get to its target, the next command they want to draw is that concentrate fire. They drop it. They fly it out. You want to make sure you got a nav token though when you're dropping your concentrate fire, because you will need to do something with your speed. You may need to increase, you may need to decrease to get those extra clicks.
Yeah.
That's actually a nice ship. I actually don't mind that ship. Can it take nav teams? I don't think you can.
I don't know.
Can't take engine techs, can it?
No, don't think
I don't think so.
Top of my head.
Yeah, I don't think you can from memory. But yeah, that would have been a good one to put nav team on it or something. Or actually, it's one that really likes. You don't do it because when you take that ship, you want either Akbar or Dodana.
Yeah.
But one thing which I would like to see with it is who's my navigation guy? Maydeen.
General.
Yeah, General Maydeen with a nav token so you can get the extra click. He's good. If you've got Maydeen, obviously,
of course,
every ship's doing nav with Maydeen.
Yeah.
That's where you're coming to your commanders. That can affect as well. But we'll stick with ships now because that just goes too far down the rabbit hole. That goes down too far down the rabbit hole. But that ship, again, you're really going to be thinking, again, is that Construct Fire going to help me as much as nav command? And geez, we really are just all about navigation, aren't we?
Yeah,
it really is. This game really is about navigation.
It's basically simple. In doubt, just use nav.
Just use nav. Yeah, you
That's
don't always pick nav.
Pick nav.
Pick nav.
Turn and run or turn and hit?
Turn and run, turn and hit. That's really what it is. It's what's after that one? So, no, we had another one. There was three. There was four.
Neb, Pelter,
and
MC30.
MC30. What was the other one? 2 commands.
I wouldn't have a clue.
Actually, I think that was it.
That's it.
That is it. Yeah, it's only 3 ships.
Copies, 3.
Yeah, guppies. Yeah, we moved up to the three command stuff. Now this one's the hardest one.
Yeah.
This one is the hardest one.
Yeah.
This one, it really requires a lot of forethought.
Yeah.
And it is really hard to tell because, 2 commands, you can get out of trouble that quite easily. If you put the wrong command, it's not going to hurt you too much because, especially if Mars said, you take Skilled First Officer. You can get out of that one real easy. But when you've got 3 commands and it really happens to... Stop reading the screen. We'll get to comments in a minute.
IS2 actually. No, IS2 it's got 3.
I've got 3, but you can run...
Yeah, or you can run Relentless.
Yeah, you can run Relentless to knock it down to 2.
Yes,
yeah.
correct.
In that situation, then it's just a nav and concentrate fire ship, really, for Relentless. But that's, then you start with upgrades and that can determine. It's just... These are more like, running ideas, really. Just running ideas what you should
We're
be
just doing the basics.
Yeah,
but we're not going to cards.
Rebel ones are actually quite simple, actually, for their 3 commands. They're not actually as bad, because often with them, let's see, everything moves speed 3, but the MC80, that only, home 1.
Home 1.
Yeah, home 1.
We didn't do
only
home 1.
2.
that's got 3 commands.
Yeah, it's got 3 commands.
Yeah,
it's got 3 commands.
I'm thinking of the speed, sorry.
Yeah, you think of speed. Yeah, speed. It's only got speed 2.
Yep.
This ship, again, it does like navigate, get those extra clicks. It is only 1-on-1. But if you're positioning correctly in your setup, you don't necessarily need to worry about navigation with that one. That ship really is a concentrate fire and repair ship because it moves slow unless you put engine techs on it. Then it's great.
Yeah.
Then you've got the ability to move that thing at speed 3, get around and do some damage with it. But otherwise, it's not really a navigation ship. It really just wants that concentrate fire, repair. If it's carrier, like Chris likes to fly, then push those squadrons. It's a good squadron pusher.
Yeah.
I just wish it had that gunnery team slot because then I could put in that flight controllers. Is it the extra blue dice?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I just wish it had.
Oh,
that would be great.
No thanks.
Oh, why can't it have it? Why can't it have it?
No,
I think because of Akbar. That's the reason why they wouldn't put in it. Give the gunnery team slot. It's too powerful.
Yeah, it would be.
Would be too powerful. Yeah. We can dream. The other ships though, like your MC, was it the other MC80, Moncaron? That's a navigation ship. It really is. If you can jam it in there. Oh. Yes, we know Independence needs a fix.
Independence fix.
Independence needs a fix.
You know what needs a fix? General Tag needs a fix. Let's go there. That's another day.
Nothing wrong with Tag.
Really?
What's that? Oh no, wait. Oh no, I think it's on. What's that?
You replace a defense token on round 3 and 5.
Defense token.
Like you know how you exhaust and you get rid of them. Yeah. You can replace one of them at the end of round 3.
You replace an exhausted one.
Yeah, at the start of round 3 and 5.
Oh, so if you burn your brace, you can swap one of your redirects for a brace.
No. Like you say, if you've burnt
you
toss your brace, you can get back your brace.
You get back your brace, or you have to replace one of your tokens.
No, you get it back.
Why is that so bad?
Because it's a start of round 3.
And start of round what?
5.
Yeah, if you've got fast.
5 is fine.
Yeah, we've got ISDs.
But round 3, what happens? What happens in round 2? Nothing.
ISDs moving to speed 3. End of round 3.
You're not going to shoot that much unless if you got the Devastator and
I was going to say if you can replace one of your tokens, if you can replace a redirect for a brace and go.
No. It replaces that.
Okay. Yeah. Back up track. So back to Moncaron. That's a ship that loves navigation because it just likes to move fast. If engine techs get behind, unless you're a slow roller. What are you saying? I think Chris is saying slow roller with.
Nope. He's got the call.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we're going to cut this.
Cut me short.
Cut this short.
Cut me short. Wife messaging.
He got the call.
He got the call.
Got the call. Yeah, you finish this off, Marcus. Yeah. Oh, okay. We'll just do this.
It's like
Because
Ghostbusters,
the other-
alarm goes on.
The other ones, again, it's the same. Like, there's not really that much that can separate the commands between the Guppy, the MC80, and the MC75, like the Moncaron version, obviously. Yeah, they all love navigation. They really do. They really love your navigation. Again, plan that concentrate fire well. I think you have a rule, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Was it?
I do.
Round three?
Third round is always concentrate fire.
Third round's always concentrate fire?
First round nav, second round repair, third round concentrate fire.
Yeah, so third round, I need to get in slicer tools to stop that from happening, then, don't I?
Again, it's concentrate fire.
I know,
so
I know.
it's nothing like. But you always by the third round, you're always firing those first shots at long
You
range.
always find those first shots long
Yeah.
range. Yeah. It's not really much.
or medium range.
It's
So
not really much
depends
at all,
depends on how quick your opponent's going. Sometimes
Yeah.
you get in the second round, but at least at that third round, you always get that
Yeah.
shot off. So
Yeah.
that's my rule of thumb. Of
Yeah.
course, that can change if it comes to scenario.
You float the same list.
But probably actually the MC75 is an interesting one actually because it's got those really nice broad broad side arcs. That's
Yeah.
what I'm trying to say. Broad side arcs. That one actually can take. You can park that thing at speed 2 or speed 3 and just circle the board around and not have to worry too much about nav because it's fairly flexible in terms of its movement. It's not too cumbersome, but yeah, you can get around the board and just if you're moving fast enough, you don't necessarily need a lot of repairs with that. Just hit that concentrate fire hard and then just pummel into someone. That one there is one you can use that as a good ship for killing things, chucking on Kraken and Sholon.
Yeah.
Those red rerolls, long range.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That is a ship that can do it. Yeah, unless you're taking the torpedo version, in which case you're probably going to want to do a lot of repairs because you're jetting in there, dropping those torps and then flying out. But I don't know, I think I'd still stick with an MC30 if I'm doing that. I don't know, hard to say. But yeah, no, they again, navigation it just works so much better on those ships as well. Can't think of anything else. Like with the Guppy again, those things are pretty durable, really. Like
Depends what
they generally need like repairs coming into those last two rounds. Those Guppies can be if they're taking a lot of fire. If it looks like you're going to be taking a lot of fire with a Guppy in that like round 3 and 4, then 4 and 5 you really want those repairs. You better make sure you've got your speed sorted out and your direction sorted out before then, and then make sure you're pushing those repairs in those last commands because those ships can drop in that last round very easily. Yeah, very easily. So those ones there. It's actually, you know what? It's the same probably with with the MC75 and even the MC80 Home 1. Again, those ships, they probably really do benefit a lot from having that repair in those last 2 rounds because they're either slow movers or they've been taking off a lot of hits, and those last 2, they really need a repair to get up. Otherwise, again, jam in that concentrate fire in those last 2. If they're not taking damage, don't look like they're going to take a lot of damage, jam out that concentrate fire then with those. But otherwise, repair on those last 2 commands for those things is good. Yeah. Opening commands, usually, again, you're just taking a repair, concentrate fire, squadrons if you got them. But, nav tokens.
Stack them up
Stack up whatever you can.
Yeah.
Sometimes, though, don't worry about stacking a concentrate fire token because half the time, re-rolling 1 dice on the rebel side.
If you have Kraken and Sholon,
you've got Kraken and Sholon, you should be putting other things in there to help modify instead
leading
of re-rolling.
shots.
Leading shots. There's lots of other things. Generally, you want to have those repaired, the nav and the squadron token. If you ain't got squadrons, then take concentrate fire token. But yeah, those stack them up nice. Imperials, what have we got there? So 3 commands are victories, ISDs.
ISDs. That's it really. Yeah.
Yeah, victories are a ship that don't necessarily need a lot of nav.
No. Well, that's if you're running Jerry, then you don't worry about navs.
If you're running Jerry, you're not worried about it.
Yeah, you just get repairs
so
because then just to fix that damage that you take from Jerry, really.
Yeah, well, not only that, but they don't take ACMs unless you put Tour on there.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, those ships really do benefit a lot from. Not there yet.
Not yet.
Those ships really do benefit from stacking those repairs because. Yeah. You know what? They got a repair value of 4, so they're pretty tanky.
And then the token, you go up to 6.
They move slow.
Yeah.
They do. They move slow.
Yeah, Nav's not going to do anything.
Your Nav doesn't really help you a lot.
No. Unless if you don't have Jerry.
If you don't have Jerry, it does. Making sure you got that token on there. Maybe you should probably. I think that's a ship should always start on speed 2, and the first command should be a Nav. Or maybe probably your third command. It depends. If you're doing your first command because you can see the way the battle's progressing, you are not going to be needing to maneuver that thing a lot.
No.
Because it's got 1 and 1 and 1 on speed 1, hasn't it?
On speed 1, yes.
Speed 1's got 1, speed 2 it's got 1 and 1.
No, none and 1.
Oh, none and 1.
None and 1.
None and 1. Yeah.
That's why Jerry was.
No, its front arcs are pretty good. Look, you can still get away with it. So probably if you're worried that they're going to be able to get away from you, then probably in that second and third round you want to be looking at navs.
Yeah.
And then probably just hammering the repairs after that.
Yeah.
But on that first round, probably take that token so you can slow down and just get on the right angle and just push it in. I think that ship really wins and loses on deployment.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like that ship, you probably don't really want to have straight. You don't want to have a straight deployment. You kind of want to have it angled towards your opponent where they might be going at the start.
Yeah.
And then try and catch them that way. But
VSD2s with disposable capacitors. Now
die caps.
Yeah.
DSDs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that done Sean in tonight.
Yeah. So that's one of those things.
Those things are great. It's jamming those things in fast at speed 2 for them anyway. Don't they engine tanks?
No.
They can't.
God, no.
Okay, yeah. They need it. They need it.
I mean, they need a fix.
They need it. No, I don't think they do. Die caps is their fix.
Yeah. And Jerry does.
Disposable caps
Jerry
is their fix. Jerry helps them a lot.
Yeah.
So Jerry helps them move.
Because they can take that damage. Damage to a VSD.
Damage to a VSD is nothing because they can repair it quite well.
Yeah.
And, if you are pushing through those repair commands with them, it doesn't matter. They've got disposal that you don't have ECMs. It's got 2 redirects.
And
you can redirect all that
and
damage.
If you don't have,
keep pushing those shields.
If you don't have Jerry have Modi or something like that, it's got the whole
Modi on those
Modi
things.
makes them better.
Yeah.
That's the trouble. If you try and fix those things, you got to contend with Modi. You got to contend with Jerry. You only got disposable capacitors. Those ships are really powerful.
Yeah.
They really are. Like getting those, you got the right. If you load them up with the right cannons, they are a good solid ship.
Yeah.
They really are. And
the VSD2s, but I don't know about the VSD ones, the short range ones. But some people.
But you get the right torpedo on those things.
Yeah.
Bring a new torpedo, and then boom, you have another
With
ship.
the new wide bay, they become pretty savage. Actually.
Yeah.
Wide bay on it.
Again, it's all about what you're sticking on them.
Yeah.
Really, it's you can make those things savage. Yeah.
ISDs
ISDs
in general, it's again basically the same as the.
Well, those ships they really are amazing. The fact they can go speed 3.
Yeah.
So those ships also they benefit a lot from navigation.
No, as well. Again,
it really there are so many ways to kit those things out.
And Jerry on it as well too. It's just
Jerry
just full turn.
Ozzle,
yeah.
Ozzle go from 1 to 3.
1 to 3 is pretty good too.
Navigating going from 1 to 3.
Yeah, but you always have like a nav token for that. You don't need to have a command for that one.
Yeah, but you can go for speed. Well, the reason why I like nav on those things so much really is because you're getting that double click.
Yeah.
That double click speed.
I'm just saying, it's just Ozzle can work on a nav token as well.
Can that thing take engine text?
No, it cannot.
No, it cannot.
God, no.
Oh, no.
That thing with engine text?
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
I reckon Moncaron's just balanced enough that even though it's got
Yeah.
engine text, it's still not. It just doesn't feel as powerful as as an ISD.
No, God, no.
Just something about it. Even though you can take 2 cannons,
It doesn't
still
have defensive slot, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't.
That's why.
That's why. You can't. You got Lando. Lando's your only defensive slot.
Yeah.
Same with the Simon. Simon doesn't have.
Yeah, Simon doesn't have one
Simon
either.
has good range, but doesn't have defensive.
Yeah, but Simon only takes red dice though. That's the trouble. I suppose you got Vader, so that's good.
Vader, and you can take the command slot, so you can do coordinate.
It really is. The commands really can be really the hardest for the ISDs. Depending on how you tool them up. If you tool them up as carriers, it's simple. It's squadrons.
And also, always having that Gazanti with comms net also really helps out.
They really do, yeah. When they've got a Gazanti coming behind them, then you can really hammer. Like, out of all the ships, they probably benefit so much from those tokens. They can get so much benefit from them.
Yeah.
It's just, they've got a lot of shields on them, and that frontal arc, you really got to, I think, again, beating dead horse here, but navigation.
Yeah.
Getting that front arc around, this game really is about maneuvers.
Absolutely.
It really is about the maneuvers.
Once you get a ship out of its front arc, it's kind of useless.
It's useless. It's nothing then. That's it. It's game over. Once you're behind it. But if you've got Jerry in navigation, getting 2 clicks.
Yeah.
Speed 2, double. That thing turns on 90 degrees.
90 degrees.
It's nuts.
It's brutal. It's crazy.
It is brutal.
Yeah, and you can get behind someone and get that front arc again.
Yeah, getting that front arc in behind like an MC-80.
Yeah.
It's just getting there behind
it the other way and run.
Yeah. It's just run and save MOV. That's a good tactic, isn't it, Terry?
Isn't that Terry?
Yeah, but, I know we really beat the horse here, but it really is.
Yeah, he's shaking his head.
But that one's a hard one to say what command's good. But again, what do you do to start, Mars? What's your rule of thumb? That it seems to work well.
Nav, repair, and concentrate fire. After
Yeah.
that, it depends on what's happening.
On the board,
if they're coming towards you, start repairing or navving.
Yeah.
If they're not, concentrate fire.
Yeah, the three commands are the less reactive, but you really probably want to get some navs in. Like even round 3 and 4 with navs can be good.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it really depends. Like you've done that to me a few times. Round 3, you've just dropped that nav. You got right in close to me.
Yeah.
And then next round, you've just boom, knocked it out. With concentrate fire, then you can pull in fast, kill those small ships. Gunnery teams gunnery teams round 3 nav, and then going to round 4. Like even round 2, if you're going speed 2, jump to speed 3 and get those turns on the third round. So round 4, you've got gunnery teams, you can obliterate 2 small ships. That is good. Yeah. That is good.
For the first time I saw someone go speed 3 with an ISD was up at New South Wales Regionals. I just couldn't believe how quick an ISD goes so quickly.
Yeah, they can.
It's
Speed
just
3.
right up here, like in the second round. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? It's just amazing to watch this guy just from here to here, like in just 3 rounds.
Yeah.
And by the end of the game, he was about here somewhere.
Yeah.
So
Nabbing the hell out of
Nabbing, yeah,
just
absolutely.
nabbing the hell out of
it's
that
just
ship,
like, it was just brutal. I'm like, wow, that is totally something amazing.
This kind of goes back into as well. If this is the other thing too, we were talking about last week with dice mods. If you've got the right upgrades on your ship to get good dice modification, you do not need concentrate fire.
No, absolutely not.
You've got your dice modification. Often you need concentrate fire on things where you can't modify dice any other way. Just adding dice is the only way to get better dice. But if you've got something that can modify your dice better, then you don't even need concentrate fire. And if you're nabbing like that, if that thing's nabbing fast, you're going fast, you ain't taking a lot of damage because you're not going to be in range of a lot of ships. So again, navigation. We beat the dead horse here, but navigation, guys, seriously, get your ships out and just start practicing those navs.
Absolutely,
It's just so important.
Yeah,
navigation.
especially double arcing something with that extra yaw or something like that. It is absolutely brutal.
Simon gunnery teams, spinal arm at 6 red.
Yeah.
And if you have it on 3, you can literally run around the board on.
Absolutely.
And just take your long range shot.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I'll
let's have a look at
finish
the
some comments, then we'll finish this off.
That's
it. Going up here, something from the movies, maybe. Let's see, Redemption. Yeah, we talked about that. Massive tank firepower. Use engineering tokens. Yep, that works.
Yep.
Pelter only works with particular squads. Yep, it's true.
Yep.
I think 2 pelters equals 1.
One ISD, yeah.
Points.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've heard about that.
I've got
the
2
crab,
pelters.
the Crabox special.
Yeah.
We've seen that one before.
Yeah. What is that one?
The Voltron build.
Voltron build. I don't even know what the Voltron build is.
It's like 2 pelters, and I can't remember off the top of my head, but yeah, it's called it's basically the same points as an ISD, and it shoots the same as an ISD from the front.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just you type into Google.
Voltron. Oh, okay, I'll look that one up actually.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. So that's what we use pelters for. So
yeah.
Pelters used for slow squads. Yeah. So B wings and pelters work.
Yeah. So all fighters follow me. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Jan 2 YT 1300s 10 nub 5 B wings. Yeah. That sounds brutal with some pelters. Do you really want to attack pelters on, contested outposts with that?
Yeah. That was the 2
ISD2s actually.
Yeah, that was the 2 command tokens with Relentless.
Right.
Off topic, what do you think of Saws and Reaper?
Good.
Good. Reaper's I'm still playing with it. I'm tinkering with it. I've actually made a nice little
list. What's last week's one, Rob?
Yeah.
Wrong one.
Wrong week, Rob. Yeah. We'll go into that more next week.
I've made a nice little list that I'll try next week.
New list?
With Fell with 2 shields.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Fell with 2 shields.
Yeah.
I'm going to fly Rob's bomb list and drop bomb.
Yeah, of course you would.
Independence needs a fix. Yes, that's another dead horse. 2 pelters equals there.
Yeah.
Do you fear that FFG will stop supporting Armada?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so. I think the trouble is they've just been too caught up with X-Men 2.0
and Legion.
It's become the forgotten redhead child.
That's it. No, here we go.
No offense to
redheads.
But the pain is true.
No, IA just got this new wave coming out with the low fall stuff. So hopefully we'll get something very shortly. I don't think they're going to drop Armada.
No, I don't think they'll drop Armada.
No. They've just dropped the card game and
They've just dropped some other stuff. Armada's still going pretty strong. I think it's still selling pretty well. What's left of it anyway.
Yeah.
Whatever's left is all sold. So.
But there is a strong Armada community and people.
Except for VSDs.
Yeah.
Probably because you can't buy the ships with die caps anymore.
No.
It's like we need the black market, smuggling compartments and ships.
Yeah, 3D printers.
Give us more Armada.
VSDs need to fix. Is that you?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. VSDs
have Jerry's
capacity. So there you go.
capacity.
Even Luke says so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also heavy iron. Yeah, heavy iron.
Heavy irons is
Heavy
awesome.
iron's
Yeah.
good. Yeah, that's good. Defiance, ECMs, EWS. What's that?
ECM something.
ECMs.
Early
EWS.
warning systems.
Early warning
EWS,
systems. Engine
yeah.
Tech,
Yeah.
CC80. Yeah. That'll work. I haven't used early warning systems yet.
So it's obstructed.
Yeah.
Full.
But
From
you
one
got
up.
But you got to nominate before you run.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I'm missing. Cool. All right. Yeah, we got through all those. Yeah, I'll have to look at that. What does early warning systems do again?
It obstructs one of the arcs.
So you nominate an arc.
Yeah,
and
at
you
the
put
start.
like a dial on it, and then that.
You put the
everything
chaff
in
to-
that arc is.
It's obstructed.
Okay. Yeah, you do the starter. Yeah, that's right. It's not too bad. Lose the dice.
The problem is, but you've got to nominate before you move, so it gives the other person the chance to go. Okay, well, if I'm behind, you, I can shift
Yeah.
left, right.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's the same points for ECM.
ECM.
Yeah.
Oh, no, in a way, I almost like the idea of the other redirect on those things. You've got 2 redirect tokens, redirect to the other side. Just
Depends if you. It depends on what list you're coming against. You see heavy
suppose it
bombers. and
depends.
that.
If you got against, like, what was it, if, TRC Corvettes was a thing,
Yeah.
it's probably really good against those because you're dropping a dice.
Used well with Solar Corona, with Corona.
With the Corona?
Solar Corona.
Yeah, Solar Corona.
Set on
Yeah.
one and then set the other. And
Again, yeah, it's all about your objectives,
Yeah.
really.
Any shot
Everything,
you have at it.
every upgrade card you put in your fleet has to work with your objectives.
Yeah.
And that one does work with Solar Corona. Yeah. Early warning is great against bombers. Really?
Yeah,
Just move
it
your
does.
bombers to the other side.
Oh, it depends. Yeah, well,
If they're locked down by squadrons?
that's the thing.
Yeah.
So if you got your home one, because that's got really good actual arcs, depend
Yeah.
to an ISD, because that's kind of got that.
Basically, it's an arc
Yeah.
inside.
So you
inside
put
zone.
one of the chaff tokens on one side, and the bombers start attacking. Well, they'll move to the other side. Then you move it there to the other side. So then they have to move to the other side. So you keep repairing the side that's not
True.
not shooting.
Yeah,
so
you can do that.
it can
Weaker sides,
benefit.
it can help.
Yeah. So it obstructs, especially like a bomber with only one dice. They can't shoot.
Yeah,
They
that's
have
it.
to
Yeah,
move.
yeah. Well, it also works out well if you've got it and if they've lost their carrier that's pushing them or they're out of range of their carrier.
That's it.
Then
Yeah.
it actually does work really well.
Yeah.
Good for squadrons, like
Yeah, it's good for squadrons, but not good for big heavy ships. So yeah.
Oh no, yeah, dropping one dice.
It's still
dropping one dice.
it's still one drop on dice. Yeah.
Obstruction's obstruction, really.
That's
so,
it.
Yeah. Okay, well, I think we'll wrap it up there, guys.
Yep.
And, I got the call, so I got to go.
Any final
I
words,
gotta
Ian?
go.
Any final words, Ian?
My wife's going to be angry.
All right then. Next week, we'll, X Wing, back to X Wing.
Back to X-Wing next week,
1.0,
yep.
the farewell tour. Yep, X Wing.
Yes. X-Wing's great again. Now they've released the fix, but they've gotten rid of X-Wing 1.0.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
It's no longer great.
So we'll have some X Wing back on then. Remember, guys, our Armada Store Champs is on the 4th of August.
10
Hope-
spots left.
Yep, 10 tickets left, so we've only got a cap of 14. So come on down and reserve your spots ASAP. And remember, guys, just if you do like what you're watching, comment, and we'll definitely reply back. If you want to be notified of any of our updates, just hit the bell icon, and you'll know when we go live. And always remember, like, subscribe, like us on Facebook, and fly casual.